A very good Friday morning to everyone out there. Landon here with you to bring you your weather or not forecast, courtesy of Ohio Valley Insurance. Got a little bit of a change in the script as we work throughout the day. Hope you all been able to soak in that vitamin D here with those loads of sunshine that we've had throughout the majority of the week. You can take a look here at the latest radar, and we have got some scattered light rain showers that's moving through the region. Now, it is worth mentioning what we're looking at right now. Much of this is not making it to the ground across the Wobbles community, as we've got very dry lower layers of the atmosphere. However, as we progress throughout this morning, our atmosphere should become more saturated to where we get some of these light scattered rain showers that's finally going to be reaching the ground. This is coming along with a warm front, folks, and as this lifts to our north, we're going to have very gusty southerly winds joining the party as well, thus resulting in a major warm-up here as we work into this afternoon. You can get a look over the region here. The D93 Skycam in downtown Bowling Green, you can see sidewalks, pavement, everything's dry. We were just looking at the radar there that showed and portrayed scattered light rain showers across the region, but that is simply not reaching the ground. Beechtree News Skycam showcasing the blanket of cloud cover that's moving in along with these scattered light rain showers this morning. Same can be said overlooking the Sexton Bin Builder Skycam down in Gold City as well. But again, folks, clouds are going to be present throughout today, especially this morning. As the atmosphere becomes more saturated, we are going to realize some of these light scattered rain showers that will be actually making it to the ground. It's not going to be much though, but it will be present out there. Temperatures already hanging out anywhere between the low and mid 70s across the region. We're going to take highs all the way up to near the 80-degree mark. It might be hard to believe that right now, but a warm front is situated just to the south and west of the region, and as that slowly but surely gets to our north as we work into this afternoon, that significant warm-up will be following suit. Getting a look here at the latest surface map, you can see this deepening low pressure system. That's where all of our eyes are located at. This is going to be firing off a rather significant severe weather event, stretching from Iowa all the way down to northeast Texas. And folks, that's not just today. They had it yesterday. They're going to have it today. They're going to have it even again potentially tomorrow with the highest severe risk. But the good news is it'll stay west of our region. This warm front extending down to the south and east across the deep south. This is what's trucking to the north and east and will be rising north over the region, thus resulting in the uptick in the rain chances for us. So let's take a look here at the short-term model guidance. Looking at this morning, exactly what the radar was showing, but hardly any of that is making it to the ground currently. You will note the warm front will lift to our north as we go through mid-morning on into midday, whenever the rain shower should be finally making it to the ground. But again, it's not a guarantee that everybody is going to get in on this rainfall. It's just going to be light, very scattered in nature. Going to be very difficult to get much out of this, maybe a few hundredths of an inch, maybe squeezing out a tenth of an inch, but that doesn't look likely. Warm front gets to our north throughout this afternoon. We dry out for the most part, but those brisk southerly winds, folks, that's what's going to be warming us up significantly as we work throughout the day and on into this evening. And on into tonight, maybe a few hit-and-miss cells tracking right along the Ohio River might clip the western or northern tier of the Wobbles community, but it looks like the vast majority of us will be staying dry. So let's talk about after we get past today. Here's the warm front lifting north over the region. There's the bulk of the activity remaining to our west. And then very quickly, we progress into the Saturday afternoon and evening time frame. You can kind of get an idea, well, if we can get the technology here to cooperate with us, you kind of get an idea of exactly how the surface setup is going to be. Here we are looking at late Saturday afternoon into Saturday evening. High pressure off to our west, low pressure to low pressure to our west, high pressure to our east. This tightening pressure gradient is going to keep strong winds in the forecast throughout the entire weekend. Now, it looks like for the vast majority, if not all of us, we will be remaining dry as a bone both Saturday and Sunday. Underneath partly sunny skies with those strong southerly winds, we're going to be looking at those highs possibly achieving the mid-80s for the vast majority of the region. It's It's going to be a bit more humid. It's not going to be terrible. Dew points hanging right around the mid 50s. All right. But as we roll into the early days of next week, the dew points are going to increase as more active pattern takes over. So let's get right into it. After we get past the weekend, here comes the associated low pressure system. And this ridge finally breaks down along with this area of high pressure. This area of low pressure, along with this associated cold front, will bring likely shower and storm chances Monday afternoon into Monday night. Current ingredients are not suggestive of any sort of severe weather, maybe a few strong cells. However, as we get into the Wednesday and Thursday time frame, another cold front approaching from this area of low pressure. We're going to be keeping eyes on Wednesday into Thursday, as you can see here, folks, as we can have the opportunity at some strong and severe storms impacting the area. So we're around 5 or 6 days out from this. We will see some alterations and changes, but in the long term, as far as any impending weather on the strong or severe weather risk scale, it looks to be holding off till roughly next Wednesday on into next Thursday, before we try to settle down with high pressure building back in as we work into next weekend. So after we get past this weekend, folks, we're going to be looking at a very active pattern. All of that will be beginning on Monday afternoon on into Monday night. Folks, as what we had previously mentioned, the multi-day severe weather risk remains just west of the region. But take a look over here as we get into our Saturday. Look at the outlines there, stretching from Iowa, the southern tier of Iowa, all the way through the Great Plains, the western tier of Missouri, all the way down into northern Texas. They could be looking at a rather significant severe weather event there over in that vicinity, and any lingering moisture there getting into our Sunday as well. As you'll look just down from that image, is still showcasing another round of severe weather for the nearly identical location. So if you got any friends or family over there, make for sure that they take note and they stay weather aware. Total rainfall amounts over the course of the next week still staying on the lower end of guidance. Looks like anywhere between a ½ inch up to an inch of total rainfall, with the bulk of this arriving Monday afternoon into Monday night, and again in the Wednesday to Thursday time frame. Here's a full breakdown of your next 5-day weather forecast. We've got scattered light rain showers this morning, opening up the door to partly cloudy skies this afternoon. Highs soaring to right around the 80-degree mark. Low to mid-80s for both Saturday and Sunday. We will be combating some cloud cover there throughout the start of the weekend, with more sunshine come Sunday. And then Monday afternoon into Monday night, the uptick in rain and storm chances, and then that'll carry us all the way through our Tuesday and Wednesday time frame as well, with our atmosphere remaining very warm and very muggy, with highs locked in between the low and mid 80s each and every day. That'll wrap up your Friday morning weather night at Bowling Green weather forecast presented by Ohio Valley Insurance. You all take care of yourselves and each other. Have a fantastic